Alright guys, got the tiller back out here today. You notice it's kind of a different day today. It's bluebird sky. It's really beautiful out here. We're supposed to have highs in the 80s today, which means we're gonna have more thunderstorms this afternoon. So I really need to get busy and get this area ready to go before the rain comes. We kind of neglect this little area out here on video. What this is it's actually a 25 by 65 growing area. And when I set this up, you notice that my 20 by 65 DIY high tunnel is in the background there. I set this up to give me one bed of space, which is 3 foot, so I left a 5 foot gap there, and to put another high tunnel right here if I wanted to. It's a relatively flat area. It's got awesome drainage. I don't have any drainage issues in that tunnel. And this is the same part of the land here. The only difference is I've got trees on this side, and yes, I do trim the trees up a little bit, but they are maple trees. So I do get a lot of branches, broken off branches from the wind, and I'm just kind of concerned when we have such high winds here. Since I live on top of this hill, you guys know, I'm concerned about branches flying off and poking a hole in the plastic. Whether that's going to be an issue or not, I may go ahead and just put one up here and just put it out to the wolves and see what happens. But eventually I would like to put some type of structure right here so I could have double growing space here and then another high tunnel up there. All I'm doing is going to go back and incorporate all this soil together, get all that compost that was in here prior mixed into the whole system. Then I'm gonna go through, you guys have watched me take my string lines, I'm gonna go through with my string lines and I'm gonna set these beds up. And then we're gonna put the drip irrigation down, and then we are gonna put the plastic down, and that's all we're doing. We're not gonna burn any holes, we're not planting anything for at least another 2-3 weeks. The reasoning behind that is I wanted to get all the amendments and all the compost and everything incorporated in this ground, and then I wanna cover it. Once again, we go back to that, you either wanna cover bare soil or you wanna grow into bare soil. You never just wanna leave bare soil open. You lose all your nutrients to the weather, and to the sun will pull all the nutrients out. So I've got a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna grab my earbuds, put on some music, get my gloves on, and I'm gonna get this tilled up. You guys just hang out and watch. like I got this all tilled up. Hopefully you guys went and got a cold drink and a snack. It takes a while to do this. And it's a good thing too. I always like to try to walk these beds. Like I said, we have not physically had anything planted in here for 10 months, maybe a little longer, because like I explained in the last little clip, we had some bad compost in here and it wasn't quite burned off, and all of our peppers and stuff we had in here basically died. The only thing that survived in here was some zinnias, and they weren't the greatest looking. So I knew at that time we had an issue. The compost company has made it right and brought me out some grade A compost last fall, so we did get that taken care of. But I just wanted to let this thing sit and burn off and then put some more amendments. But it was lucky because I did find a handful of landscaping stakes just laying out here, and possibly from before when I had those silage tarps on here. I had 3 pieces of tarp on here, and the wind would catch up here and blow it up, and then I'd come out and put more staples in, so it's probably what that's from. But I got that tilled up, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab my supplies. I got to get my drip tape pieces, I got to get my landscaping fabric, and I got to get my string lines and my tape, and then we're going to get this built out.